What up, this is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of Netflix new movie, Last Summer. Hey, before you watch my review, please subscribe to my channel, press that like button and ring that bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. And if you'd like to help support this channel, please do so at patreon.com/ramascreen. That's patreon.com/ramascreen. Let's rock this. Ah yes, I love me some contents from the country Turkey. While you're at it, check out my previous reviews of Netflix's other Turkish content such as 50 Square Meters, Fatma, Paper Lives, and Have You Ever Seen Fireflies? Now, with this latest one, Last Summer, here's what I'll say about this. Sometimes you come across movies that may take their sweet time in conveying what they're about, but along the way you notice a few stuff here and there, either about the characters or the story, that just resonates with you to the point where those things outweigh the film's shortcomings. That's how I feel about Last Summer. I wouldn't necessarily call it romantic, but it's an enthralling look at a burning, aching desire to want to feel something new for the very first time, even if it's out of your reach. Written by Sami Berat Markali and directed by Ozan Açıktan, Last Summer takes place in the summer of 1997 in southern Turkey. It follows the story of a group of teenagers who are getting acquainted with love and life, accompanied by sun, wind, rocky cliffs, endless waves, and hearts that will eventually taste sadness. Deniz visits his parents' summer house every year, but this year is different. He has turned 16 and he is feeling new sensations and wants to experience more in terms of love. He believes himself to be mature enough to have his first sexual experience with his childhood crush, Asli. As Deniz tries to get closer to Asli, he sees that hotshot of the summer from the same neighborhood, Burak, the sporty and extremely handsome young man, is also into Asli. As we see love blossom amongst each character, the viewer will also experience the first heartbreak and teenage awakening. Here's what you need to know. The film, for the most part, is much ado about nothing. There are times when it feels like the narrative is just circling around the same spot over and over. Asli teasing Deniz. Deniz tries to act tough. Lots of partying, lots of hanging out, and Deniz can't seem to get out of the friend zone. So that keeps repeating itself to emphasize and double down on the fact that Deniz is an introvert surrounded by extroverts. Deniz's somewhat stockish observation of Asli's physical beauty is genuine. It's a mix of curiosity, awestruck, and admiration. So this is not like your generic Hollywood American Pie type where sex and losing your virginity is loud and raunchy and bombastic and all up in your face. Last Summer revels in the time spent together and the difficulty to get somebody to see you the same way you see her. You know me, I grew up in the 90s, but the 90s in Last Summer doesn't go for stereotypical, meaning it doesn't bombard you with 90s gimmick. Hey look, it's a CD Walkman. Hey look, it's a Nintendo Game Boy. Hey look, it's Ace of Base. No, not at all. Maybe the film does have 90s Turkish soundtrack, but unless you're from that neck of the woods, you wouldn't be able to tell. The point is, because of that, because there's none of that needless distraction, it allows for Deniz's rocky, sexually frustrated journey and southern Turkey's breathtaking scenery to really take front and center and captivate you. Not a lot of people will like this film, but for those of us who do, I think it's because in some version or another in the past, we know what it's like to have been in Deniz's shoes.